Good morning, Generals, and welcome into our Tuesday edition of the 5-Star News. And Isaac, we are jam-packed again today with all kinds of news about our fabulous students, staff, and sports teams. So,
without further ado, let's get over to the announcement segment we call What's Up Heritage. Here's Bernie Morrison and Kieran. Take it away, guys.
Thank you. Welcome back to What's Up Heritage. Now let's get on to your Tuesday announcements. Our Heritage football team will be traveling to Westminster this Saturday for the first round of the state tournament. Kickoff is at 3:30, so be sure to come out and support your Generals. Also, the FBLA Thanksgiving Food Drive is happening now. It'll run through November 14th with the top class receiving a pizza party, so be sure to bring them canned goods. Oh yeah, and seniors, Apply to College Day is happening this Wednesday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the film room with representatives from Shorter, Dalton, and UTC universities. So sign up if you can. Now, let's get on to the weather with our weatherman, Brody Morrison.
Thanks, Kieran. And now, let's get on to the weather. For Tuesday, we'll have sunny skies with a high of 82 and a low of 48. For Wednesday, we'll have more sunny skies with a high of 81 and a low of 56. And for Thursday, we'll have mostly cloudy skies with a high of 79 and a low of 57. So again, enjoy that nice warm fall weather this week. Now, let's get back to our anchors for more news.
Nicely done as always, guys. We hope everyone here has a great week.
To the news now, and students, listen up. Here's your chance to help out so many people right here in our school as well as our community.
Yep, this is the second week of our annual Thanksgiving food drive, and we here in the first week didn't go as well as we were hoping.
So before you head out for school in the morning, grab some canned foods and bring them back to your first block teachers.
For more details of this year's drive, here's FCCLA sponsor and food drive coordinator, Coach Kraft, with an update.
All right, well, the Thanksgiving food drive is kicked off for this year, and we're making some good progress on it, but we're still a long way from where we need to be, so we really need for people to jump in and bring in their canned goods. It can be other non-perishable food items also.
All right, 2023 canned food drive for Thanksgiving's going on. And the last couple of years have been slow, just to be honest with you. And this year apparently is even slower. So please help us out.
Okay, Thanksgiving food drive is ongoing. And as a school, we have not been doing very well. So Heritage, let's show the community that we are very giving and we want to support people and that we support our community. So you have to bring in your food. You bring in your canned foods, your non-perishables, and let's help other people have a really good Thanksgiving. My first block, although they haven't started yet, they will participate and bring in lots and lots and lots of cannons. So let's get everybody on board. Let's help our community have a good Thanksgiving and bring in some stuff. We're not doing very good.
We need to help our community and our school with these food items here at Thanksgiving, so please help out.
Heritage, you've got to represent. Let's go.
We'd like to open a can on some of you, and we'd like for other people to be able to open a can during Thanksgiving. Appreciate it.
Come on, everyone. Let's get this thing rolling.
Moving on now, members of our Skills USA and Host Club spent last Friday helping out the city of Ringgold.
They sure did. In preparations for Veterans Day, our guys and gals, along with other community leaders, put up American flags throughout the entire city.
Yep, I always enjoy seeing those flags too around this time of year.
We caught up with some of the students and teachers to find out how this year's flag installation turned out.
It went great. This year, HOSA teamed up with Skills USA. We had almost 80 students and teachers combined that went down. We had to put up 2,040 flags. Now, we didn't put all of those up. The town of Ringgold also helps, but we put up a lot of them for them.
Well, we're celebrating the memorial of each veteran as we put up each flag and cross so everyone can see. And it's really just a great time. And overall, it's a great service to our community.
So today was a really special day. After talking to Coach Dotson about the flags, he put me in contact with the man that coordinates the flags in Ringgold. So this year, I surprised my mom and actually got a flag for my dad. We had students put that flag up. You know, my mom cried, I cried. My dad was very proud of his service in the Army during Vietnam. He was very proud of what the flag stood for.
Oh, it went very well. There was a lot of people going over there, and it was just a good time. It was a little chilly, but we got through it. Well, it just shows respect for the people who lost their lives for our country, in battle or just, yeah.
I think they learned that working with the community and kind of plugging in is always a good idea. It's always nice to help someone out, especially when someone's doing something as nice and as great as putting up flags in memory of the veterans. And for them to help makes it all worthwhile.
Great job, everyone. They sure do look nice.
And that wasn't all some of these students in HOSA and Skills did last week either, Isaac.
Nope, they sure did have a busy week. Many also spent some time in the fall leadership team bonding camp at Southern Investment University at Collegedale.
Why is this such an important trip for them? Here's 5-Star News reporters Isaac and me to tell you more about it.
Fall leadership this year was at Southern Adventist University. This is the first time we've been to their outdoor adventure training camp, and it was fabulous. I have to say they have a really great setup there. We had about 42 students that came, and we did the high ropes course and lots of leadership and teamwork type events.
It was fun. I definitely had a good time. I think other people did too.
It was pretty fun. I liked the activities that we did at the fall leadership program, and I feel like we made new friends. And
it was really good. It went good. Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and I made a lot of new friends, and it was just overall fun, besides the cold.
We learned how to be leaders in the fall, and we did high ropes courses.
We played rock, paper, scissors and acted like chickens, quite literally.
And dinosaurs.
Well, we call it fall leadership because this is where, as a club, we're trying to get to know our members better outside of the school setting and just kind of build up their getting out of their comfort zone. Doing things like the high ropes course makes people push out of their comfort zone, and also the teamwork events. They were very challenging, and they have to work, think together, and figure out ways to get through these challenges. And I just think it helps the students get to know each other better as we go through the year and the next few years.
Now that looked like a lot of fun.
Commercial time now here on the show, but stick around after the break for sports.
Football took on Central for the region title, and cross country ran in their state meet. Those stories and much more next.
It's been a long day today. I'm gonna take a nap. Hello. I forgot my jacket.
Well, better go to the lost and found.
I'll hurry, don't worry.
If you ever lose anything,
look at the lost and found.
It is right by the main office, right here. So check it out.
Welcome to sports, everyone. Evan Wingrove and Bryce Quells here with you again, talking general sports.
Yes, and Evan, it's football in the spotlight once again today.
Yes, and Coach Slaughter and his squad had the opportunity to win the region championship last Friday night against Central Carrollton.
Sure did, but the Lions came into this one as the 5th-ranked team in the state of Georgia.
And this one came down to final seconds.
Could our guys pull off the upset? Here's Coach Green with the game recap.
His plans are to attend college and major in undecided. Samaj Toussaint.
Senior night at Jeff Sims Field last Friday night as our Generals were looking to claim at least a share of the region title with a win over the Central Lions. And early on, things were looking good for the homestanding Generals. After a scoreless first quarter, Heritage get on the scoreboard first thanks to this 3-yard touchdown run by Braden Slaughter. 7-0 Generals. But Central's not the 5th-ranked team in the state of Georgia for nothing, and on their next possession, they would pull within 1 point on this 16-yard touchdown strike from freshman quarterback Jay Harris to number 26 Aaron Taylor. 2-point conversions no good. 7-6 Generals with the lead. 1 minute later, the Generals would add to that 1-point lead with this touchdown pass of their own. Brady Chandler hits a wide-open Max Owens. No one's going to catch him. 77 yards later, he's in the end zone, and the Generals lead it 14-6. And back and forth this one would go. Very next line possession, they score as well. That same combination clicks again. Harris to Taylor, 26 yards and a touchdown. 2-point conversion no good. 14-12. Generals still in the lead. Then after a huge Generals turnover right before the half, the Lions would capitalize. This run by Jonas Walton and 2-point conversion would make the score 20-14 Central at intermission. Third quarter now, and Central adds to that lead with a nice touchdown pass from Harris to Jonah Wilson. 2-point conversion good again, and it's 28-14 Lions, third quarter. But just when you thought this one was over, in steps sophomore sensation Cody Bryan. Bryan would return the ensuing kickoff 95 yards in and out and around the Lions for a remarkable touchdown, 28-21 Central. But we're right back in this thing. Still third quarter, the Generals tie this thing up at 28 when Chandler finds Bryan again. This time it's a touchdown pass, 26 yards on the crossing route, 28-28 heading into the fourth quarter. Midway through the fourth quarter, and the Lions would take the lead here on this powerful 47-yard touchdown run by Jonas Walton. The Generals appear to have him trapped on the sideline, but a nice stiff arm springs him, and it's a touchdown. 35-28 Lions. Generals would not go quietly, and this Drew Bradley touchdown would cap off a big-time drive. This one's from 3 yards out. 35-34 Lions. The Generals would go for 2 to take the lead, but the Lions defense makes a huge stop, and they hold on to a 35-34 lead with 5 minutes to go in the quarter.
You know, we went for 2 to try to get the lead right there. You know, we've been repping that play all year and just had one guy pop through. Brady was wide open, but you know, our guys know we were going to go for the win right there. Like, it wasn't a secret. We were going for it, and you know, didn't quite work out. But man, what a freaking effort!
The Lions' ground attack would run out that 5 minutes, and they would hold on for a nail-biting 35-34 victory over the Generals and claim first place in Region 7-4A.
That's the most talent we've seen on the field all year, and our guys absolutely played their guts out. They played incredible defense and, man, just made some incredible tackles and just all the way down to the wire, man. Just so proud of them.
Well, came out hot, had a couple big plays. Some things here and there didn't go our way, but fought hard. Playoffs next week. If we play that way, we're going to go pretty far in this playoffs.
Yeah, you know, I mean, they're really good. They're like number 5 in the state, I believe. You know, we should have beat them, but, you know, some unfortunate things happened where we kind of beat ourselves, and, you know, they made us pay for it. But I'm still proud of how we played tonight. I feel like we really played as hard as we possibly could.
Certainly a tough loss, but good luck this weekend down at the Westminster and state playoffs.
Yes, it was, and thanks, Bryce.
To cross country now, and our boys and girls team spent Friday and Saturday down in Carrollton, Georgia, competing for the state championship.
They sure did. Both squads qualified for state this year by finishing off their region schedule in third place. How'd they do on Saturday?
Here's 5-star sports reporters Owen Bryant and Devin Cannon with the story.
All right, well, we just finished the cross-country state championship, and I'm proud of both teams, both the boys and the girls. They both did well. The boys, they didn't qualify for state last year, but they came back this year and they did well. They were 13th out of 31 teams that made it to state, so they did well, and that was also with one of their top runners not being in the lineup. So, we were proud of that. Hiram Smart led the Generals. I think he finished at 58th out of 212 runners.
Well, it was state. It was a fun trip. We went down there Friday and then ran Saturday afternoon, and it was a really hard course, lots of competition, and I think I did all right to end the season off, and I was happy with what I did, so I was proud of the season, and the season went great, and a lot of other guys did good Saturday too. Yeah, I'll definitely be back next season, and I'll definitely be doing better next season. So
was at 103, and Grant Wilson and Riley Womack both raced tough in there, so we were also proud that we, as a team, the boys, we beat both Central Carroll and Northwest Whitfield out of our region. So we came in second in the region at the state tournament. So we were pretty happy about that. Now on the girls' side, they did well. They were also missing one of our top runners in that. She had an injury, but the girls, they finished 12th out of the 28 teams that made it to state. And Tori Epps led the Generals. She was 38th out of 191 runners.
The cross-country meet went really well, and for teams, the girls got 12th and the boys got 13th. I'm excited because I think we're going to be a really good team, and we're going to get to go to state again next year for both boys and girls.
Southeast had beat us at the regular region meet, but we came back and beat them at state, so we were happy with that.
And now to basketball.
Yep, Coach Bryant's annual fall three-point shootout wrapped up on Friday.
Sure did. Around 30 teams narrowed down to just 3.
Green Machine Take 3, made up of very own JG and his kid, Cade, took on the Flesh Blood made up of Coach Height and Caden Height in the losers bracket.
Shot for the title against Strain Music, Bobby Hunt and Caden Lowry.
How did it turn out? Here's Coach Green and Deacon Willis with the report.
A 3-point shootout tournament went really good for me and Cade. Green Machine Take 3. This is my third son, so Green Machine Take 3. We had a pretty good run. We made it all the way to the losers bracket championship, which was on Friday, and didn't shoot it too well in that one against Coach Height and Caden Height. We made one shot, so it was really not how we had played the whole tournament. Cade, my son, has been making everything. He's been shooting the ball really well in these games, and today he didn't make one shot, but I can't really complain because I only made one. So you can't do that against anybody, and you sure can't do it against Chris and Cade, and they're too good of shooters. So they went on to the finals.
It really new partner this year, same result for me. I think I've had 7 different partners, 7 titles. So I've had everybody ask me to be their partner, but it's kind of obligated to choose my own child. But he did well. Hit some big-time shots when I needed it, and he's a good shooter. And so it was fun to play with him, fun to win a championship with him.
Look, man, we had a good run. I had a good partner, excellent partner. He carried me all the way through it. We beat Heights and them before. I was wanting this game one game. I wanted it too bad, but we lost 2. My partner, Larry, he's an excellent player, man. They picked me. I've been on the road for about 4 or 5 days. I flew back in this morning. I got jet lag. That could have been the reason. But all in all, it was a good ball game. It was a good ball game.
It was great to win. It was great whenever I put his name on the paper because I knew we were going to win it because he's won it every single time he's played.
Man, I just folded under pressure, man. It just happens, Wasn't ready for the moment, didn't warm up correctly. It's all right, though, because the new Fortnite came out today, so I'm more excited about that. Priorities, right. Fortnite first.
Yeah, it's just about getting off to a good start, to be honest with you. If you can hit the first 2 or 3 shots and they miss one, like you just have an advantage, such an advantage at that point. All you got to do is just stay consistent. You don't have to be crazy, like out of control with shot making. You just got to stay consistent. Just got to get off to a good start.
And steal.
Oh, I knew so.
All the commissioners in every league want parity,
So we had it this year. The Heights come out of the loser bracket and ended up winning it, but it was pretty even this year. There's a few teams that probably could have made it to the finals with a shot here or there, and so it was a lot of parity this year, and it was a great tournament.
Wow, that was a busy sports report, guys. Great job.
And sticking with sports, it's time to head up with College Football Corner with host Nate Troball for a quick update and who's in the lead in picking contest for College Football Corner.
I hear Bobby Hunt had a perfect week.
Really? That's pretty cool.
Well, let's find out. Here's College Football Corner with Nate Troball.
Welcome back to this Tuesday update for College Football Corner. Now, this week, we have a close race for first, tied between Kayla Lopez and Bobby Hunt, both going 16-8 overall, followed closely by Hayden Mullins going 15-9 overall. And then finally, last place, worst overall, 12-12, Mr. Lee. But that's all for our catch-up. We'll see you on Friday.
Good stuff, Nate. And as we leave you today,
let's take a look back at an unbelievable pep rally from last Friday afternoon.
Who got the megaphone and spirit stick? Take a look and listen as we see you again on Friday with a brand new report.
But until then, stay classy, Heritage.
I've got a feeling today there might be a clean sweep of both. So let's see what happens. Freshmen, get it started. Let them